Namaskar. I welcome you all on behalf of Center for Cultural Resources and Training, CCRT, and CIET NCRT in this lecture demonstration on classical dances Bharatnatyam. For this, we have an internationally acclaimed Bharatnatyam exponent, excellent performer, choreographer, teacher, and an author, Shrimati Jayalakshmi Ishwarji. She is one of the very senior disciple of late Shrimati Rukmani Devi Arundelji, founder of Kalakshetra, Chennai, a leading institution of the country in the field of Bharatnatyam dance. She is the artistic director of the Abhinaya Dance Group and is the head of the Bharatnatyam department at the Triveni Kala Sangam, New Delhi. She performs both solo as well as group productions along with her dance troupe and is known for her innovative thematic concepts within the classical framework. She has been participating in many festivals both in India and abroad. Jayalakshmi ji has also enacted as Tanjore dancer in the national award-winning classical Kannada film Hamsa Geethe of G.V. Iyer ji. She has brought social relevance to her work through value-based projects and dedicated work such as teaching the differently abled hearing impaired children of the NGO Suniye. She has conceptualized, choreographed and presented 20 episodes in the DVD format on the language of dance as part of CIET NCRT program on art education. She has authored an instructional dance book, Hasta Prayoga, on the vocabulary of hand gestures in Bharatnatyam, which was followed by her first book, Bharatnatyam How To, a self-learning book for students on learning the nuances of Bharatnatyam dance form. She has also developed an educational dance card game on all the classical dance forms of India. In recognition of her contribution, she has been awarded many titles and honors by various organizations. Major among them is Senior Fellowship Award of Sangeet Natak Academy. In this lecture demonstration, her accompanists are on Natuangam, Nitya Balasubramanyam ji, vocal Shri G. Ilengovan ji, Mridangam Shri R. Keshwan ji, Veena Shyamla Bhaskar ji, and her students Pavitra, Siddhi Jain and Sia are also participating with her.
Namaskar. Today I am going to talk to you about Bharatanatyam. But before I speak about Bharatanatyam, I would like to give a brief introduction about the other classical dance forms of India. Initially, we have a major few classical dance forms, and recently we have the Satriya dance form from Assam has been introduced as the classical dance form, and the Chau dance form from the Jharkhand is almost into the classical mode. So let us first see what are the different classical dance forms. I think बहुत लोग शायद देख चुके होंगे कि different dance forms टीवी में और through the actual dance program, मगर बहुत सारे लोग नहीं जानते कि कौन से डांस फॉर्म किस प्रांत की है और कॉस्ट्यूम कैसे है, उनके परकशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट क्या है, बहुत सारी जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है आपको जानकारी नहीं हो पाती है. इसलिए आई मेड अ स्लाइड so that it will give you a insight with different classical dance form. Then उसके बाद I will talk to you more about the topic Bharatanatyam. So let us see what are the different classical dance form. So you all could see the slide. Now if you see the tree, because why we made it like a banyan tree, we have नाट्य शास्त्र एक मेन किताब जो डांस के बारे में दिया गया है, शास्त्रीय नृत्य के बारे में. So all the dance form, the base root is only नाट्य शास्त्र. सब डांस फॉर्म के लिए कुछ एक स्पेशलिटी होते हैं in terms of technique, costume, music, but the basic grammar is same for all the dance form. That's why the Natya Shastra is the main book for dance. Now we can see the different dance form. We have Manipuri from Manipur, then we have Kathak from Lucknow, Jaipur and Rajasthan. Then we have the Odissi from Orissa. Then we have Bharatanatyam from Tamil Nadu. Then from Kathakali and Mohiniyattam from Kerala. Then we have Assam, the Satriya dance form. Then we also have Kuchipudi from Andhra Pradesh. And the Chau. Of course in Chau we have three different formats. One is the Saraikela, then Purulia and Mayurbhanj Chau. So that is also going to come into the classical mode. The Department of Culture is trying to recognize them also as a classical dance form. Now let us see first each dance form के एक फोटोग्राफ ताकि आपको पता चलेगा कि उनके कॉस्ट्यूम क्या होते हैं. देन उसके बाद जो परकशन यूज करते हैं डिफरेंट डांस फॉर्म और द कॉस्ट्यूम एंड द ऑर्नामेंट्स. लेट्स सी द स्लाइड. या दिस इज द मणिपुरी. You see the whole Manipuri costume itself is different. You know, sometimes we have a doubt. जब हम कुछ डांस फॉर्म ही नहीं जानते हैं, जब कोई डांस कर रहे हैं फिर हमें डाउट आ जाते हैं कि कौन से डांस फॉर्म वो कर रहे हैं. सो इवन इफ यू लुक एट द कॉस्ट्यूम से भी आपको पता चल पाएगा कि कौन से डांस फॉर्म कर रहे हैं. नाउ दीज आर द डिफरेंट ऑर्नामेंट्स. जैसे इंस्ट्रूमेंट हर डांस के लिए लाइक क्लासिकल डांस फॉर्म वी हैव डिफरेंट इंस्ट्रूमेंट. इट इज नॉट द सेम. Even playing the manjira, the size of the manjira also differs from one classical dance form to the other. So this is just a small introduction for you, like the different instrument what they are using. You can see that pung, and they also have the flute, then the kartal, different ornaments for Manipuri. Each classical dance form we have 3-4 varieties of costume. It is not the same every time the dancer will wear. We can change the way it is stitched, the color combination, everything is slightly different. But this is one of the costume which is used in Kathak style. Now they are the instrument that they use sitar, then sarangi, harmonium, tabla and flute. Now this is Odissi. The Odissi, the main posture what you see, the technique is called the chouk position. They sit little bit far away like this. The hands, this arm is based on the Jagannath Murti. No, the hands are like this. Then the famous in Odissi, the technique based on Tribang. You know, the body has a 3 curve like this. This is called the Tribang. That's what you see in the costume. And Odissi costume is the silver jewelry they wear. Unlike the Bharatanatyam where we have a red stone jewelry, but in Odissi Kili they wear the silver ornaments with white flower. So you can have a look at the costume. Now again, they also use the sitar, they use the violin and the flute, and the percussion instruments of dance form ke liye it keeps on changing. The main instrument which changes. So for Odissi we have the Pakavaj. This is Kuchipudi. Every time like lot of teachers keep asking me what is the difference, because Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam the orchestra pattern is same, the same instruments are used for thing, and even the jewelry is almost same, but the style of dancing is different. The technique is slightly different, and even the costume, and they have more of flowers and head ornaments and the long braid, which is not there in Bharatanatyam. And Kuchipudi dance form was initially male dances karte the, even the male member, the dancer will wear the female costume and they used to perform Kuchipudi. Of course now we have both male and female dancing. Now this is again the instrument is same like Bharatanatyam. The Kuchipudi instrument, we have Mridangam, जैसे मैंने ओडिसी में बोला था Pakavaj. Then we have flute, we have veena and the violin, and the ornaments are more or less same, the head jewelry. Of course this is Bharatanatyam. Each dance form has a different costume. Like you will see me wearing one skirt type of costume and one with the pajama costume. Now Kathakali. Kathakali is almost what we call the Natya. The term Natya is drama proper. So Kathakali is an example of Natya. I mean they have different color makeup. They have green, black according to the character. Even the crown will change. Each character is performed by a person. Unlike Bharatanatyam में क्या होता है, we call it ekaharya expression. एक ही dancer will do different characters. But in Kathakali, usually for each one, they will have like a drama, a different character. That's why it's called almost the Natya. The term Natya suits Kathakali. I mean, they are the example of Natya. Now, unka percussion instrument also changes. You will see the chanda, edakkai, maddalam and the manjira. Then their ornaments, everything will change. Mohiniyattam also comes from Kerala. This is a female dance form. Mohini means enchantress. It's very graceful, based on lasya. Most of the time Mohiniyattam dancers will wear only white color sari with a different color border. They don't change the color of the costume. The instrument of Mohiniyattam It's almost like Kathakali. They have main instrument as Veena for Mohiniyattam. Then we have the jewelry for Mohiniyattam. Again, it's slightly different. They wear gold ornaments, not red stone. Just like Bharatanatyam or Kuchipudi, we have the red stone jewelry, but they all wear basically the gold ornaments. And this is Chow. What we are seeing is a Saraikela Chow. Saraikela Chow dances with the mask. Unko her character ke liye the mask will change. And the technique, it's based on the martial art form. It's more vigorous. Even the female role is again done by the male dancers, but आजकल बहुत सारे लड़कियों भी सीखने लगे Chow. Now this is Satriya dance from Assam. Now, it is a new addition to the classical dance form. Now they use more or less the other instrument, but the jewelry will change again. And the technique is again different for Satriya dance. We have done up to there what are the different classical dance forms. Now the topic is going to be about the three aspects of dance form, that is Nritta, Nritya and Natya. And also I am going to say few things about Bhava, Rasa and the fourfold Abhinaya, that is Angika, Vachika, Aharya and Satvika. Natya, I mean, how did we come into this word Natya? The Brahma created the four Vedas, all of you know that, Rik, Yajur, Sama and Atharvana. Then he took out certain aspects, kuch element from all the four Vedas and blended into one as fifth Veda Shastra called the Natya Veda. Now what did he take out? Like he took out Sahitya from the Rik Veda, then he took out Abhinaya or acting from the Yajur Veda, then music from Sama Veda, then sentiment or emotion from Atharva Veda. So all this उन्होंने मिलाकर the fifth Veda शास्त्र बनाए थे नाट्य वेदा. How did we get the dance form? क्योंकि ये तो भगवान ने create किया था fifth नाट्य वेदा, मगर आजकल हम भूलोक में हम लोग डांस कर रहे हैं. So how did it come from them to us? So there is a lot story given in Natya Shastra as well as the later text in Abhinay Dharpanam. According to the Kahani, it says that Brahma gave sage Bharata the art of Natya. Then sage Bharata ne, they have called the 100 Bharata Putra or unke disciple. So he taught sage Bharata that Natya to his disciples and they performed in front of all the gods. And us samay like Shiva was also watching the dance, and so he taught sage Bharata and others the art of Tandava, the vigorous movement. Then goddess Parvati was also watching the dance, so she taught Usha, her friend, the Lasya. And then Usha married Krishna's grandson Anuruddha. They came to live in Saurashtra. That is how the dance spread. I mean, there is a story. And also there is a very interesting story. It says after getting this Natya Shastra, all the Bharata Putras, they became very proud, they became very arrogant. Initially, the dance was started, the Natya Veda, to bring people to the correct path. But then the Bharata Putras became very proud and arrogant. So it says that Bharata curses them to say that you should go to the earth, spread the dance form and do the good deed. Then I will call you back. So there is a story like how it came to us. Then we have the main dance textbook. कहाँ से हमें जानकारी पाती है, like it's a reference book for the Natya itself. We have the Natya Shastra of Bharata Muni. In olden times, जब Bharata Muni ने लिखा था Natya Shastra, the word Natya is a combination of music, dance and drama. It is not just dance. Even पुराने ज़माने में बहुत सारे like भागवत मेला, नाटकम and so many, we had drama aspect also in that. But now each of the field has become separate, music, dance, everything has become separated out. And then what Natya Shastra, it has got 36 chapters. Each chapter talks of on different topic. Now exact date of Natya Shastra is not known. We do not know which exact date. So always we say an approximate date only. Then we have the Abhinay Darpanam text written by Nandikeshwar. उन्होंने क्या 1000 AD पर this was written. Now this text certain things have been taken from Natya Shastra, then compiled in the text Abhinay Darpanam. Like especially Bharatanatyam, we all follow the text Abhinay Darpanam in terms of hasta, the hand gesture, the pada bedas and everything, the head movement, the shiro beda, then the drishti beda, the griva, everything we follow from the text Abhinay Darpanam. There's a difference between the Natya Shastra, even the hastas. There's some addition and subtraction between these two books. The main translation work, the commentary given to Natya Shastra, that's the main source book, is Abhinava Bharati by Abhinava Gupta. That is the main source book, was given the commentary on Natya Shastra. There are three divisions to the aspects of dance. One is called the Nritta. Nritta means the pure technique. Nritta is based on Laya. Now I will give you a small example of what is Laya. जब हम टेक्निक के बारे में बात करते हैं, that is based on laya and tala. Tala is the governing body of, जैसे हमें कुछ बताना था, तैताहा दित्तैताहा तत्तैताहा दित्तैताहा. अब ताल नहीं है तो क्या प्रॉब्लम आएगी? हर लोग अपने मुताबिक एक लय पर करते होंगे. लाइक मैं आई विल स्टार्ट तैताहा दित्तैताहा, मे बी द सिंगर इज डूइंग तै और द परकशन प्लेयर तैताहा, लाइक दैट ही कैन प्ले. सो ताला इसको बोलते हैं. ताला पर भी बहुत सारे डिटेल्स है, मगर अभी के लिए मैं आप लोगों को कंफ्यूज नहीं करूंगी. आप सोच ले लाइक 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, वी चेंज आफ्टर एवरी 4 काउंट. सो दैट्स द बेसिक laya. After 4 we are shifting. This, because of this rhythm, the group of orchestra can function together. The dancer also will follow the same rhythm. The percussion player also play that way. The singer also maintains. The veena player who is doing natvangam or violin, everybody knows that correct beat. So tala is the main backbone for nritta. Tala is based on then laya. So I'll give you a small example with my percussion player, how this tala or the laya works with our instrument and the musicians. We will first give an example with the percussion player. What he is going to play is the mridangam, what we use for Bharatanatyam. The name is mridangam. 1 2 3 start.
Sarigapa gapadapa gadapari.
Second color.
Sarigapa gapadapa gadapari. Sarigapa
Yeah, so now you notice, like when we say second speed, because we are going this, so the singer also will follow that. अब आप सोचिए ताल ही नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, अपने आप कर रहे हैं. इतना लोग इकट्ठा मिलने के लिए कुछ कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म होना चाहिए. सो द कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म इज ताल. अभी हमें कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, ये अपने आप कुछ कर रहे हैं. आप देखो कैसे वो जुड़ेंगे ही नहीं.
Sarigapa gapadapa gadapari pagadipa. Sarigapa.
So you got it, like he is playing something, she can just play something, it won't even match. Dancer, उसके बाद आप सोचिए डांस में कोई डांस कर रहा है, वो अपना कुछ बजा रहा है, मैं अपना कुछ कर रही हूँ. So we just won't, there's no commonality. हम यूनाइटेडली नहीं कुछ कर पाएंगे. इसलिए द ताल इज वेरी वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट. एंड ताल के बाद वो लय भी है. सो ईच सॉन्ग इज कंपोज ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर ताला. जब अनाउंसमेंट करते हैं बोलेंगे ये रूपक ताल में आधारित है, ये इस पर आधारित है, क्योंकि दैट इज द गवर्निंग बॉडी. So that's actually a technique. For dance, all the footwork, everything becomes the technique. Each dance form has got a basic position. Then we will follow the technique. In technique, we have two aspects. एक है लास्या, जो very graceful movements है. एक है तांडवा, very forceful. बहुत लोग सोचते हैं कि like लास्या cannot be performed by male or तांडवा cannot be danced by female. It is the movement, it is not male female. When you dance very vigorously, even a female dancer can do tandava and the male dancer can do lasya, the graceful movements. Then we have nritya, the second unit. Dance pehle bhaga nritta. The second one is nritya. Nritya means combination of step with emotions, that is the bhava, the facial expressions. क्योंकि जब कई गाने में सिर्फ नृत्य के साथ करते हैं, but actual text जब पदावली गाते हैं, क्योंकि text is like a poetry, कुछ अर्थ है, हर poem में, हर गाने में कुछ अर्थ है. So how do we communicate? उसके लिए we use the facial expression along with hand gestures, then the technique को भी प्रयोग करते हैं. So that whole thing becomes a dance. That is how the nritya is one main aspect. Hand gesture, the facial expression combined with the technique. Then third one is the natya. Natya is the drama proper. Most of the Indian tradition dance was part of drama. That's how मैंने आपको बोला जैसे कथकली. Kathakali is the natya format. मगर आजकल हम भरतनाट्यम, अभी भी नाट्यम ही बोल रहे हैं, मगर नाट्यम इज नॉट द ड्रामा. मगर क्यों हम अभी भी आप आजकल भी बोलते हैं भरतनाट्यम को? क्योंकि देयर इज थियरी टू से दैट इवन ईच डांस फॉर्म हम लोग भी डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स ड्रामा के जैसे कर रहे हैं. और डायलॉग तो डांस पे बातचीत नहीं करते, मगर म्यूजिशियंस डायलॉग को गा रहे हैं. सो इट्स ऑल्सो इन अ वे ऑफ नाट्य. देन वी हैव 4 types of abhinaya. Her dance में ये 4 dance abhinaya. One is angika abhinaya. Angika means through the limbs, through the body we express. Each dance form, like what is an example when we express through the body? Like I want to walk majestically like a king. So what happens? I will move even my limbs. Angika means sub limbs. There is a division of Anga, Upanga and Pratyanga, major limbs, minor limbs and so on. You can just think that through the Angika, how we explain, we have also the Mukhaja, the facial expression, because face comes under the term of Angika, that is Ang. Then also balance, we need balance of movements. When we just lift, we should be able to stand like that for a long time. We cannot fall, so that's the balance. So you will see how we express. एक example आपको देंगी. So the king who is walking, so he is supposed to walk majestically. So now we will see 1, 2, 3, start. So the hand also moves like that. Now it is a queen who is walking. The way I walk, the heel, what will I do if it is a lady's walk? I lift, I'll keep my heel, then I raise. So again I lift, I keep. So the walk is also changing, the chari, so that it becomes more graceful. So my hand gesture, the way I move also will change. Tak, ka, dhem, me. So I use the griva, the neck also. So this is called the Angika Abhinaya. Of course, जब डांस करते रहते हैं, हमारे भारतीय नृत्य में हम बार बार हम बॉडी लैंग्वेज नहीं बोलेंगे. जैसे आजकल टीवी जहाँ भी कुछ चैनल सब लोग बॉडी लैंग्वेज रियलिटी वही बात करते हैं, मगर क्लासिकल डांस में बॉडी लैंग्वेज इज हिडन. हम बार बार उसको नहीं बोलेंगे. बिना आंगिका अभिनय there is no classical dance form. मगर उसको हर समय हम बोलते नहीं रहेंगे. Everything is together. आंगिका अभिनय is finished. And another small example, like I want to say समुद्र में I want to see the fish. Now मैं ऐसे खड़े होने से उतना impact नहीं होगा, क्योंकि this is समुद्र के अंदर मैं दिखा रही हूँ कुछ. So मुझे बदन को भी झुकना पड़ेगा. Then even the wrist, there's a movement. ऐसे नहीं जा सकूंगी because the fish won't move like that. So there is a movement of the wrist, and then I start using I suppose I'm moving, but my eyes are stagnant, because eyes is also part of facial expression, the mukhaja, the angika abhinaya. So I will use. So then even my neck, everything has to move. Then only the expression is created. That's why we say it is through angika expression. Then the next one is Vachikam. Vachikam is the verbal. For drama, that is the verbal communication. In dance, as I said, it is the music. The music, because they are singing their lyrics. So that is the Vachika expression. Then we have आहार्य एक्सप्रेशन मीन्स द एक्सटर्नल ऑर्नामेंटेशन. जब मैं अंदर आती तो कोई पूछ रहे थे आप दीदी आप कुछ डांस है क्या आज, क्योंकि मुझे देखते ही शायद उनको पता चलता कि मैं कुछ डांस करने जा रही हूँ, क्योंकि माई कॉस्ट्यूम इज एक्सप्रेसिंग. जैसे आप लोग आएंगे तो दे नो दैट कुछ आप लोग लेक्चर और कुछ टीचर्स होंगे कोई ऐसे ही सुनने के लिए आ रहे हैं, तो ड्रेस विल एक्सप्रेस, उसको बोलते हैं आहार्य एक्सप्रेशन. जैसे स्कूल में बच्चों के साथ हम कोई कृष्ण का रोल कर रहे हैं, फिर क्या पहले टीचर बोलेंगे कि वो मोर मुकुट लगा देते हैं, उससे कोई नहीं बताएंगे तो पता चलता कि हाँ ये कृष्ण के रोल कर रहे हैं. और शिव और नटराज द टाइगर स्किन इज वोन, तो उसे पता चलता कि दिस इज ऑल द कैरेक्टर. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द आहार्य एक्सप्रेशन. इवन द स्टेज कैसे बैठते हैं सब कुछ इज पार्ट ऑफ द आहार्य. द डेकोरेशन ऑफ द स्टेज इट्स एन एक्सटर्नल एक्सप्रेशन. Even the jewelry, makeup, everything comes under aharya. Satvika. Now this is the main expression. Satvika जो मन के अंदर की भावनाएं, like we bring it outside, like what we feel, the emotions when it is exhibited outside, उसको बोलेंगे सात्विका expression. Then we have the rasa. When we finish all these four expression together, we create rasa. That's the main thing in any classical form. Whether it's an instrument, we have to create rasa. Rasa means flavor. जब हम स्वाद खाना खाते हैं, the last, that's the taste, that's called the flavor. जब taste ही नहीं है, आपको उस पर कुछ भी रुचि नहीं होगी, चाहे वो खाना हो और ड्रेस हो, कुछ भी हो. There has to be that aesthetic flavor, the beauty, the taste. So dance में क्या होता है, जब rasa is not created, we just dance, but when we create the bhava, the rasa is felt by the audience. आप लोगों को फीलिंग होना चाहिए कि जैसे मैं रोने का कुछ कर रही हूँ, आपको भी लगना चाहिए कि हाँ दिस इज व्हाट आई एम डूइंग. यू फील, आप मन में है कि हाँ, दैट इज कॉल्ड द रसा. सो आई कैन नॉट से मैंने अच्छी तरह से डांस कर लिया सो मैंने रसा क्रिएट कर लिया. नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. आपको you have to feel. It's an experience by the spectator, by the audience. I am an actor. Actor is acting. It's felt by actor is acting through the bhava, the expression. Rasa is felt by everybody. So that's the ultimate of all the classical dance form. That is called the rasa. And we have for rasa, the 9 rasas are there. You know, it is defined in the Shastras, Shringara, Adbhuta, Ashcharya, then Kopam, then Shantam was not included, Raudram is one rasa, then Bibhatsa, Shanta was included later on. The rasa and bhava is interlinked. Without bhava there is no rasa, and rasa, it is both are interlinked. Now to do bhava, you require a character, something. Then we have sthayi bhava. Sthayi means permanent. That kuch gana jab hum lete hain, there's a permanent expression. Like one heroine is very angry with the Lord because she has not come, or किसी को देख कर बीभत्स रस हो रहा है. So the main expression is that's called the sthayi bhava. Then उसके बाद we have vibhava. Vibhava means the determinants. किस कारण से that rasa is expressed, that the bhava is coming. Then after the vibhava we have anubhava. Anubhava में जब कोई बहुत खुशी है, then what all things we will pass through. That is called anubhava. जो अनुभव करते हैं उस कारण से. जैसे Shringara means like anubhava of Shringara is different. Somebody who is angry, so what happens during the anger? So that anubhav, so we call anubhava. Then we have vyabhachari bhava. जब एक गाने को लेते हैं उसी लाइन को बार बार नहीं कर पाते हैं. So we have to do the vyabhachari bhava or the sanchari bhava. उस subject matter में हम घूमते हैं. So that's called the sanchari bhava. उसके साथ ही हम गाने को जरा से बड़ा कर पाएंगे, नहीं तो एक ही स्थायी भाव पर रुक जाएंगे. So we have to use these, then complete the item. So now you got an idea about all these topics, that is bhava, rasa and abhinaya and so on. So now the next I am going to talk to you about the brief history of Bharatanatyam, which is the dance form from the southern part of India. The history of Bharatanatyam starts with the Sangam literature, then passes through the Pandya period, the dynasties, then Chola, then the Marathas, Then we come to the Renaissance period. It has a lot of history during all this period. During the Maratha time, we had the book written by King Tulaja, Sangeeta Saramratam, which talks about music and dance. And also, apart from all these dynasties, we've helped in the promotion of the fine arts. We have the main references from the temple sculptures and the other literary works. Now we will see the temple. When we talk of temple, the first temple which comes to us is the Chidambaram Nataraja temple and the Brihadishwara temple. Brihadishwara temple was built by Rajaraja Cholan. According to the history, it says that he had more than 400 Devadasis, the temple dancers, with them, who are the main custodians of the performing arts those days. Now this is the Chidambaram temple. It has, you will see the 3 gopurams, because the photograph is taken from the other 4th gopuram. So in these gopuram, when you enter, on both sides we have these Karna panels. In Natya Shastra, there's a chapter which talks of these Karnas. Karnas is basically a movement, but in the temple carvings it has been frozen as poses. So you will just see the Karnas now. We have major about 108 Karnas which are given in the Natya Shastra. So they are all frozen in the temple gopuram. Gopuram is a temple tower. When you enter, on both sides in the panel, this is from the Chidambaram temple. Then we have the dance motifs. That is the center figure what you see. This resembles a basic Bharatanatyam stance. That is, we call it Araimandi. You know, the feet are kept outturned, then we sit down. So these whole feet, you will find something similar to this. So this is the basic stance we follow for Bharatanatyam. They are the dance motifs, and even the other dance poses like this, where we are keeping the toe. You will find that in the sculpture. Now this is the Brihadishwara temple. In Brihadishwara temple, the carvings are, you have to climb in to see the dance motifs or the Karnas. These are the Karnas from the Brihadishwara temple. Now when we come to the history of Bharatanatyam, because we have Devadasis who are the custodians of the dance, like the male member of the Devadasi community always started teaching dance, or some of them are playing the Nadaswaram, the instrument, or the tawal, the percussion instrument. Then apart from the Devadasis, when we come, the Marathas were the last rulers who were ruling the Tanjore belt in the southern part of India. After the Marathas, then when the Britishers came in, we called that period in the history of dance as the Renaissance period. Because when the Natya Shastra was written, we did not have these regional dance form like Bharatanatyam, Odissi or Kathakali and so on. It had dance of the north, south, east and west. During the Renaissance period, so we had all these dance forms, the particular names that formulated by then. Then we also have, along with Natya Shastra, their own regional texts for each of these dance forms. Now, when we talk of Bharatanatyam, the main name which comes, the Tanjore Quartet, who lived during the Swati Tirunal period, now they systematized the dance जो आजकल हम कर रहे हैं Bharatanatyam. उसके पहले during the Sangam time, the dance was known as Adal and Koothu. Then as the time the dynasties passed on, during the Bhakti movement, then we had the dance was also called as Devadasi Atam, because Devadasis were dancing. Then during the Marathas, it was known as Sadhar. It was during the Renaissance period, the very name Bharatanatyam was given by Srimati Rukmani Devi Arundel. Now the Tanjore Quartet, they are the 4 brothers who systematized the Bharatanatyam. जो आजकल हम कर रहे हैं इसको बोलते हैं एक मार्गम. जैसे पहले अलारिप, फिर जतिस्वरम, फिर शब्दम, फिर वर्णम, padam and tilana, जो इसको एक मार्गम बोलते हैं. So they systematize the structure जो आजकल हम कर रहे हैं. Of course, dance being a language of communication, जैसे बाकी भाषाओं में भी we have the grammar, but over the period of time it is changing. Like the old mathematics is different. आजकल जो modern mathematics बोलते हैं, that is different. But 2 plus 2 is 4, always 3 plus 3 will be 6. वो सब बदलते नहीं. इसी प्रकार even the dance, the grammar is still the same, but the presentation is undergoing a change. Now they are the main 4 brothers, are very known for Bharatanatyam. Then she is one of the photograph of the Devadasi who was attached to the Brihadishwara temple. Now, I was talking about Rukmani Devi Arundel. Now, Bala Saraswati is one of the greatest dancer who is known as the Abhinaya Queen. She comes from the Devadasi community. During the Renaissance period, she had been performing and also started teaching. Then we have Rukmani Devi Arundel. She established Kalakshetra. Now, she comes from a very orthodox family. When the Renaissance period, there was a lot of problem with the Devadasi who was being dancing. So even in Chennai, they wanted to bring the anti-Nach movement. They wanted to pass the bill. So it was E. Krishna Iyer and Srimati Rukmani Devi. E. Krishna was a lawyer in South, and Srimati Rukmani Devi, they learned the dance from Pandanallur Meenakshi Sundaram Pillai, a great guru from Tanjavur. They learned the dance and propagated the dance. They fought for the upliftment of the dance form at that part of time. So they are responsible for changing the name to Bharatanatyam. That's E. Krishna Iyer and Rukmani Devi Arundel. They made it Bharatanatyam because it was known as Adal, Koot, then it became Sadar or Devadasi Atam. So they changed to Bharatanatyam. Kyunki Bha, the first three letter is for Bhava. Then Ra, Ra stands for Rag, the music, and Ta stands for Tal. So dance is a combination of Bhava, Raga, Tala. इसलिए इन्होंने सोचा कि this is a more apt name for the dance form from the southern part of India. So that is a brief history of Bharatanatyam. Now everybody keeps asking a lot of time, even my own student asks, how come ma'am you say that Brahma created the Natya Veda? So it is Brahma who created it, but always we pray to Lord Nataraja as the Lord of dancing, because the Nata means to dance, Raja means the king, because Lord Nataraja has danced to please his devotees. He has been performing. Brahma just created the dance, so we automatically address Lord Nataraja as the Lord of dancing. So that is a circle around is known as the cosmos, the space. Then we have drum in the right hand. It's the creation, the very first creation. Then we have the right hand for protection. It's called the Abhaya Hasta. Then we have the left hand pointing towards down. You know, the left hand is like this when we lift. So it's pointing towards the left foot. The other left hand going on the foot representing the dwarf, because he's crushing with the right foot a demon, a dwarf-like figure. So on that he is standing, and that is for removal of ignorance. Then we have the raised left foot, which shows the release from the earthly bondage. You know, we call it the materialistic desire, the earthly bondage. Usme se we have taken a relief. So this is the left foot. So if you go through in detail the slide, what's written, you'll be able to understand. So now this is a short, brief history about Bharatanatyam. Now, the first basic steps, like we have the grammar, all like the alphabets. We have the hand gesture in the form of, from the Abhinay Darpanam text, they are like the alphabet, the single hand gestures, they are just like the alphabet. They are known as Asamyuta Hasta. So, of course, these are all Sanskrit words. Each word has got a meaning, but you think that they are just like the alphabets. This is Patakas, Tripatako, Ardhapataka, Kartari Mukaha, Mayurakyo, Ardhachandrascha, Arala, Shukatundakaha, Mushtishcha, Shikarakyashcha, Kapitta, Katakamukaha, Suchi, Chandrakala, Padmakosha, Sarpashirastata, Mrigashirsha, Simhamukaha, Kangulascha, Alapadmakaha, Chaturo, Brahmaraschaiva, Hamsasya, Hamsapakshakaha, Samdamsha, Mukulaschaiva, Tamrachuda, Trishulakaha. They are the one hand gestures, they are just alphabets. Then I will recite just few of the gestures from Samyuta Hasta, two hand gestures. Anjalischa, Kapotascha, Karkata, Swastikastata, Dola Hasta, Pushpaputaha, Utsanga, Shivalingakaha, Kataka Vardhanaschaiva, Kartari Swastikastata, Shakatam, Shanka, Chakrecha, Samputa, Pashakilakau, Matsya, Kurma, Varahascha, Garudo, नागबन्धकः कट्वा बेरुण्डकाक्यश्च अवहितस्तथैव च. व्याधि संयुक्त हस्त, the two hand gestures. Now classes पर क्या होता है जब बच्चे को हम दाखिल करते हैं स्कूल में, they learn the alphabets, so they are the अक्षर, they learn the alphabets. फिर उसके बाद क्या करते हैं, हर अल्फाबेट्स को हम जुड़ाते हैं, कुछ वर्ड्स फॉर्म करते हैं, जैसे आ से आम और ऊ से उल्लू, ऐसे जैसे फॉर्म करते हैं. इसी प्रकार डांस में भी क्या होता है, वी हैव इन द टेक्स्ट अभिनय दर्पणम फॉर व्हाट ऑल ईच alphabets can be used. This is all given in the form of a sloka, Sanskrit sloka. Like for example, this is the alphabet Pataka, means alphabet tape. This could be used for Natyarambe, beginning of dance, Varivahe, clouds, Vane, forest, Vastu Nishedhane, to say no, Kuchastale, bosom, Nishayam cha, darkness, Nadhyam, river, Amara Mandale, heavenly abode. Again the slokas is very lengthy, but I have given you just few example. फिर मैं और एक alphabets की प्रयोग करूँगी. That's Tripatakam. This is Makute, so crown, जो मुकुट दिखाते हैं. Vrikshabhaveshu, the tree. Vajre, Indra's weapon, Vajraikam weapon. Tadhara Vasive, Lord Indra. Ketaki kusme, a flower. Deepe, lamp. Vanni jwala, Vijrumbane, rising flame. Kapote, pigeon. Patrele kaya, writing. Bhanarte, arrow. Parivartane, circular movement. So this is with the alphabet Tripatakam. ऐसे सब alphabets के लिए श्लोक के रूप में दिया गया हुआ है. So once we learn all these words, फिर उसके बाद वाक्य प्रयोग करते हैं, जैसे how we form sentences with putting all the words together. उसी प्रकार जैसे मैं आप लोगों को बता रही हूँ, मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई कि आप लोगों को यहाँ देखकर. इट्स अ कुछ सिंपल एक सेंटेंस है. अब मैं बोलते लाइक मुझे आए for happiness और कुछ आपको देख. So this we are use different gesture to see all of you here today. I am sure all of you will understand what I am going to speak about dance. So एक simple वाक्य है, जैसे I put different thing. Now the same thing कैसे ये dance कैसे होता है. Dance के लिए requirement क्या है? Everybody can dance. I mean dance means there is a rhythm, there is a movement, sometimes there is an instrument or there is a music. So the whole thing idea communicate. Now this is a simple idea. इस पर तो कुछ lyrics नहीं है. So I will ask Ilango ji to sing just some आलाप or anything जो मैंने अभी दिखाया, जो आप लोगों के ये वाक्य जैसे मृदंग के साथ वीणा के साथ करेंगे. ये सेंटेंस जैसे एक डांस के रूप में आपको दिखाई पड़ेगा अभी. It's a simple sentence. जैसे मैंने using the music, just the alap and the instrument, we made it like a dance. So this is what dance. इसलिए मैं आप लोगों को बताना चाहती हूँ कि even in schools, you don't have any facilities. It's okay. अपना जो आइडियाज हैं, नो यू ट्रांसलेट द आइडियाज like this, any instrument, anything you can put, just the tabla, it's the question of idea. इसलिए मुझे यहाँ आपको मैं बताना चाहती हूँ कि that when we do these ideas, there are two modes of expressing. One is lokadharmi and natyadharmi. Lokadharmi is day to day realistic. जैसे हम खाएंगे तो we open our mouth, but in dance also we have natyadharmi. So मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि कैसे ये दोनों मोड को यूज कर सकते हैं. और दिस इज लोकधर्मी. So we open. Now it is natyadharmi means दिस इज नाट्यधर्मी. सो जब बच्चों के साथ हम काम करते हैं इन स्कूल्स, अभी किसी ने डांस नहीं सीखा, लाइक समबडी डिड नॉट लर्न डांस, इट इज ओके, यू कैन यूज द लोकधर्मी. जैसे हम सितारे दिखाने चाहते हैं ऊपर, सो व्हाट हैपेंस, नेचुरली हम ऊपर ही देखेंगे, नोबडी विल लुक डाउन टू शो द सितारे. सो व्हाट हैपेंस, आपने डांस नहीं सीखा मगर बच्चों के साथ कुछ पोएम, कुछ वहाँ ऐसे वर्ड्स आ रहे हैं, सो यू जस्ट डू upward movement, even you can do like this. Now if it is dance and मैंने dance सीखा तो how I will teach, I will keep my leg movement, my elbow will lift it up, I will do with the eye movement and little. I'll change the whole thing. पर बच्चों के साथ आप लोकधर्मी में भी काम कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि स्कूल्स में क्या, जब बच्चे छोटे होते हैं उनको एक रुचि पैदा करने उनके मन में, बिकॉज हम भगवान, क्योंकि डांस के फिलॉसफी तो है कि जीवात्मा परमात्मा के साथ जोड़ रहे हैं, पर ये सब बच्चों के पास तो हम बात नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि फिर वो क्लासिकली नहीं सीखेंगे, इतना फिलॉसफी बताएंगे तो लाइफ की फिलॉसफी. इसलिए जब बच्चों के साथ काम करते हैं आपको ऐसे छोटे छोटे जो गार्डन सीन ऐसे लेकर उनके साथ काम करना पड़ेगा. और उस समय ये नहीं कि ये सब मुद्रा परफेक्ट यूज करना है, जैसे आप बुलाएंगे तो बच्चे ऐसे बुला भी सकते हैं, बट इफ इट्स अ डांस आई विल से कम हियर, बट इफ कोई नहीं डांस सीखा जो यहाँ आ जाओ, इट्स कैजुअल, सो दैट इज एक्चुअली लोकधर्मी. बट शुरुआत में आप लोग ऐसे कर पाएंगे, इस पर कुछ गलती नहीं है, क्योंकि एक इंटरेस्ट पहले पैदा करना है. So now this is, I was talking about how the whole music, simple, it's a language of communication. हमें communicate करना पड़ेगा. जब communicate करते हैं, फिर जब मैं पहले बात कर रही थी रसा के बारे में, you create that aesthetic flavor. This is called the communication. When we do with bhava, using all the ingredients of the dance, then we communicate, bring out the rasa, the flavor. Now we will start with the basic position in Bharatanatyam. हर डांस फॉर्म में हाउ डू यू डिफरेंशिएट, पाद भेदा तो है, अभिनय दर्पणम और नाट्य शास्त्र में बहुत सारे पाद भेद हैं, मगर हर डांस फॉर्म एक पोजीशन को अपना बना लेते हैं, दैट इज ए मेन स्टांस जैसे बोलते हैं. जैसे भरतनाट्यम के लिए इट्स एन अरमंडी, अरे मीन्स हाफ, मंडी मीन्स टू सिट डाउन. वी हैव डिफरेंट घरानास इन भरतनाट्यम, जैसे लखनऊ कथक में लखनऊ घराना और जयपुर घराना है, उसी प्रकार भरतनाट्यम में 4-5 मेन घरानास है. ग्रामर तो सेम है, मगर जैसे करेंगे, जैसे सम घरानास पर दे डोंट कीप दिस गैप बिटवीन द हील, दे कैन जॉइन, इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी, बट इन सम घराना वी डू सिट so that the weight of the body is balanced between both sides and the feet is kept out turned, the whole feet is like this. The more you sit, it's called are mandi. Are means half, mandi means to sit. Abhi Bharatanatyam, the main form is this. So what happens in Bharatanatyam? Initial basic position is performed in are mandi. So जब बच्चों को practice देते हैं, this is for Bharatanatyam position and this is in Odissi. 1, 2, 3, start. Change. This is the difference between all this style. Each style, like Kathakali, you have a different position of the feet. एवरी डांस फॉर्म हैज अ डिफरेंट बेसिक जो बोलते हैं, इससे जो कुछ भी हम करेंगे देन अपने आप इट विल कीप चेंजिंग। मगर पादवेदा जब सीखते हैं बहुत सारे पोजीशन आते हैं पादवेदास में, सो हम कर पाएंगे, मगर ट्रेडिशनली बहुत साल से ओडिसी मीन्स वित्रभंग एंड चौक, भरतनाट्यम मीन्स अरेमंडी, इन कथक मीन्स इन त्रियशरा और इन समपाद, सो इट्स इज बीन देयर, सो उसको उसी के रूप में आजकल भी हम लोग कर रहे हैं। सो दैट्स व्हाई द होल पोजीशन ऑफ द थिंग चेंजेस। नाउ हर समय पुराने जमाने में डांस वी वर परफॉर्मिंग इन द टेम्पल, it's more religious and spiritual, but आजकल everywhere we perform, so we do bhumi pranam, we call it a namaskaram or tatti kumbidal. We do the salutation, we ask the three pranam, like for God, this is for the Guru and this is for the Sabha, so we do these three pranam. Then also the Mother Earth, because हम उनके ऊपर बार बार we are stamping on us, so we ask pardon from the Bhumi Devi. Dhalang kutakadi kutakata dingvenatum ta rem ni. Now each class and closing we do with the pranam. We always start with the namaskar and also close it with the namaskar. Now the first group of adavas in Bharatanatyam is Tat Adavu. Tat, it's a Tamil word I am using. Tattu means to strike, Adavu means the steps. Each of the adavas are done in 3 speeds.
Dhalang kutakati kutakata dingina tu ya say ya say ya
Second color. Third color. Now you will see for her as she practices the third speed, slightly the feet starts coming like this. That's why dance takes more than a year or 2 to practice. आजकल बहुत लोग सोचते हैं कि एक महीने में सब कुछ आ जाता है, नो, बिकॉज इवन दो वी प्रैक्टिस डेली प्रैक्टिस कर 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 पाँव को ऐसे करना पड़ता है. इफ यू प्रैक्टिस वेरी लिटिल स्लोली वी विल स्टार्ट डूइंग इट लाइक दैट. सो टू डू दिस इट टेक्स ईयर और 2 बेसिक फाउंडेशन. दैट्स वाई डांस जरा देर होती है सीखने के लिए. नाउ जैसे तट्टड़ू में 8 वेरिएशंस है, सम स्कूल्स में हैव ओनली 4. So we will do one more variation in Tattadu. Yeah. So we have about 8. Then we come to another group of steps called the Nattadavu. So there we start using the placement of the heel. पहले बार heel का प्रयोग करेंगे. उसके साथ we also start using the hand gestures. जब hand gestures technique के साथ प्रयोग करते हैं, that is just to add beauty for the movements. It does not specify any meaning. मगर lyrics के साथ कुछ त्रिपुटा का हम यूज करेंगे तो उसके जो भी अर्थ है उसके मुताबिक हम यूज करते हैं. But technically to just beautify the movements. We have a position called the Natyarambha position, beginning of dance. वो भी हर घराने में slightly different. Sometimes we use this and half turn. In some of the Bharatanatyam gharana, they can do the full turn also. But in our gharana, like we are doing half turn along with the shoulder movement. Second color, second space. Kaal pa ek hi mix. Third color. when we say the nuances of dance, उसकी beauty कैसे आती है? It's a simple movement. जब आप तेम तता ऐसे rotate करेंगे तो there's no contact, there's nothing beauty comes. So it has a teyum tata, teyum tata, teyum tam, teyum tata. We look, teyum tam. Then the whole simple movement becomes more beautiful than what we do. We will do one more Adava in this series, that is called the Nat Adava, fifth Nat Adava. 1, 2, 3, start. Kaal Parinda. Kaal Parinda. Second Kala. Third Kala. Then we will show like one Adava where some of the steps are static, that is एक ही जगह पर करते हैं. Some movements we cover the space, we start moving. So we have another group called the Tatei Teta. According to the name, we say the Tatei Teta. There we start moving. 1, 2, 3, start.
Pa magari gada
Palm
magari
chakra striker.
magari ga pa 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 da ri sa ni da ri sa ni da sa
Toes
ri
are
sa ni da sa
second Kala, Satam Muttichal.
ga ri sa ni ri sa ni da 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 pa
Third Kala. Now when we learn the Adavas, we teach them only to move sideways, but when we start choreographing items, we can go diagonal or we can turn like this and move, or we can go like that. Then we start, it depends on the creativity of the teacher, how she wants to choreograph it. We can do it in different size and different movement. Then there's the one speciality of the Bharatanatyam movements called Guditta Mette. Guditta means to jump, Mette means you actually jump and drop your heel, jump and drop your heel. So the whole movement will go with Guditta Mette. We start using the hand. 1, 2, 3, start. Hey, hey, hey. Next speed. Now when we talk of Padabedas, the feet position, Abhinadharma, we have one is static, the mandala, then Utplavana, the jump, then Bhramari, the turn, then the Chari, the walk. Now in Utplavana, the jump, we have varieties of jumps. Now this is the Utplavana where we have one of the steps using the Utplavana, the jump. Dhittim tatate. 1, 2, 3, start. The second color. Pavitra, can you just try the third speed in this? 1, 2, 3, start. Same third, same third, same third, same third, same third, same third, same third. Usually we practice all the steps 3 speeds per first, second and the third color. Then we have about 14 to 15 groups of steps. We have to practice all the steps. Then we have one last steps called the Makutta Adava, keeping it like a crown. You know, in the end, when you dress up, in the end you keep. So these 2 steps are used जब items करते हैं, जब combination of Adava steps करते हैं, to close, it's like a full stop. We use these combination of these steps to close that unit. Dhing, di, na, tum, tat, ta, gazal, di, na, tum, tat, ta, te, tu, ta, di. Second color. Ding, ding, na, tum, tat, ta, ta, ding, ding, na, Then we also have another one for closing. It's called the Kitatakadaritum. Second color. जस्ट मैंने आपको जैसे वाक्य बना रहे थे हम हाथ के प्रयोग मुद्रा के प्रयोग कर इसी प्रकार आफ्टर लर्निंग ऑल द स्टेप्स वी मिक्स अप एवरीथिंग देन insert it in the items. So there are some items which are very traditional, like what they are going to show. Then the first item in Bharatanatyam is called the Alarip. It's a movement through the simple neck, eyes, the feet, the whole Angika Abhinayas used in a simple way. It's like a salutation to the god. Now when you enter the temple, it's like the first step entering the temple. This is the first item. Of course, in some gharanas, they also start with the Pushpanjali. Pushpa means flower, Anjali means to do the salutation. So now they will do the Alarip in Tishram. There are 5 jatis which are known as 3 count, 4 count, 5, 7 and 9. Tishram, Chatushram, Khandam, Mishram and Sankirnam. He is sub 5 jati common for all the dance form, for music, for everything. So we do minus this, everything along this calculation. So this particular Alarip is in the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, Gita, Hit, Ta, Tei, Tegum, Tom, Ketatagat, Tei. Whole movement will go in 3.
Tulung kutakata tikatatum ta tei teyum ta tam kitatakata tei teyum ta tam kitatatam tam kitatakatai tatei kitatakatam tam kitatakatai tatei kitatakatam titam tei tatei tam titam tei tatei tam titam tei tatei tam titam tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita kitatakatai tatei tari kitatam titam kitatakatai tatei kitatakatam titam tei tatei tam tita 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 tei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tam tita tei tatei 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 tam netam kitatakatai tatei tarikitam netam kitatakatai tatei kitatakatam titam tei tatei tam titam tei tatei tam titam tei tatei tam titam tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tatei tam tita tei tam tita tei tatei 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 sagata jam sari jagadari dai tati kitatum takatati kitatum takati kutati kitatum ta
Yeah, this was Alarip, the first item in the Bharatanatyam recital. Then we have Jatiswaram. Jati mane the bowls. Jab we say like bowls, तगदि गदि जमता ततगदि गदि जमते तजम ततणम ततरुम तगदिम ततकृतधर्तुम कृततकृतधर्तुम कृततकृतधर्तुम. जब स्टेप्स बिना बोल से करते हैं, we don't call it a jati और a तीरमाना. When there is a बोल के साथ same steps को जब जुड़ाकर करते हैं, it becomes jati. So in jati swaram, the second item, we have a small jati in the beginning. Then जो स्वरम्स गाते हैं, the notes when they start singing, for each of the notes we have combination of group of small korvais. Korvais means the combination of all the steps put together in a small sequences. It has always a tala. Most of the Jatiswaram has Aditalam or Rupakam or any other talas and different ragas. So today they will just show you a glimpse of a Jatiswaram, not full Jatiswaram.
sa re sa da pa ma ga re sa ni da sa re ma pa da re sa re sa da pa ma ga re sa re sa da pa ma ga re sa ni da sa re ma pa ga re sa re sa da pa ma ga re sa ni da sa re ma pa ga re sa re sa da
This is Jati. Of course, we have done एक पहला वाला कोरवे किया है. Of course, this goes for about 7 to 8 minutes, the Jatiswara. Then we come to Shabdam. Shabd mane the lyrics, the text starts. We have simple lyrical passages. In between we have a very, very small Jati. Generally it's a direct expression, word to word translation. It's an introduction to the Abhinaya piece in the Bharatanatyam Margam. So I'll just show you how we translate word to word translation. I won't do the whole item. This is a Tamil lyrics. Ayar, the cowherds, Arindi Damalung, without the knowledge of mother and father, Annai Tandayar, without their knowledge, Neyar means the friendly, all the gopis, Gopiyar, Nenjam, their heart, Kavardira, to attract, Mayavan, the cunning, Krishna, plays the flute. So this is the meaning. The cunning Krishna, the Mayavan, is playing the flute without the knowledge of mother and father and all the cowherds and the gopis to attract the heart of the gopis. The mischievous Krishna playing the flute. Now playing the flute we have so many ways, like this bhi kar sakte hain, aise bhi kar sakenge, aise bhi karte hain. So I'll just do the direct translation word to word, jaise kar rahe hain.
தலங்குத்தும் தகததிகிணத்தும் ஆயர் சேரிய அறிந்திடாமலும் அன்னை தந்தைய தெரிந்திடாமலும் நேயர் கோபியர் நெஞ்சை கவர்ந்திட மாயவள் குழல் ஊதுகிறார் ஆயர் சேரியர் அறிந்திடாமலும் அன்னை தந்தைய தெரிந்திடாமலும் நேயர் கோபியர் நெஞ்சை கவர்ந்திட மாயவன் குழல் ஊது.
How? Word to word translation, directly word. We don't do much of variation in the expression or taking it as a story. Now the next item, the major item is Varnam. Varnam mane the color, colorful blend of pure dance and expression. This goes for more than 45 minutes at a stretch. There are big jatis jo bol ke saath karte hain tirmanam, then line, tirmanam, line, tirmanam, line, then the second part of the Varnam. So in this we have, first we do always the direct hand, then we have the variation for the same subject. Like we are going to show an example of a Varnam in Rag Natakuranji, set to Aditalam, count of 8. Swami Nanundan, Adimai Endre, Ulagamellam Ariyume. Swami means, oh Lord, Nan I, Undan you. Adimai here means the devotee. The whole world knows that. Now the song is addressed to Lord Nataraja. So here we show a variation of the expression. That is, the first we will do one direct hand, then how for the same subject matter to establish what is the main theme in this, the word is the devotee, I am your slave. So we show a devotee going to the temple of Lord Nataraja, then describing Lord Shiva, the Nataraja, one who is having the matted locks and the Ganga and the snake coiled around his neck, and the devotee is enamored by his whole appearance. Then she takes the vibhuti from the priest, then she goes around the temple. So this is for the word Adimai, the slave, or I am your devotee, Bhakt. So this is how each songs are elaborated. Sometimes if the meaning is about the Naika, the heroine pining for a lord, then the whole meaning will, the way of expressing the Sanchari Bhavas becomes different. So we use it in a different mode. I'll just show you an example.
சுவாமி நான் உந்தன் அடிமை என்று உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே. 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 உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே.
The This was the Varnam. Of course, she was doing only the first line because it's pretty long. After the Varnam, we have Padam. Padams are the expression item. Even in Padam, we have the traditional Padams. Then we have also on that Kirtanam and a Javali. Then the last item called the Tillana, which is based only on pure technique. Now we will show you like one simple song in addressed to Lord Krishna, where we are saying that he is playing the flute beautifully, and on the banks of river Yamuna, where all the sages are praying. So what we do the general hand of Krishna playing the flute, then we show the river Yamuna and where the sages are playing. So we have to explore the idea, जैसे elaborate करना चाहते हैं the items को. So what happened, we do on the banks of river Yamuna, अपना imaginary situation कुछ ले आ सकते हैं, or anything to do from the mythological theme. So here we are going to show how on the banks of river Yamuna all the gopis are all dancing when Krishna is playing the flute.
गायति वनमाली गायति वनमाली मधुरं गायति वनमाली मधुरं गायति वनमाली मधुरं गायति वनमाली पुष्प सुगंध सुमलय समीरे पुष्प सुगंध सुमलय समीरे मुनिजन सेवित यमुना तीरे मुनिजन सेवित यमुना तीरे यमुना तीरे यमुना
This was just a glimpse of the expression and how we can explore. I will do one, because we spoke about Navarasa, the 9 expression. I will just show you one of the example taken from Gangayam, that is when Shiva had the matted locks and he takes the river Ganga, locks up the river Ganga, and so then Parvati is very annoyed. I am going to do the Krodham, that is anger, not the Bhayanaka Navarasa. So like she is looking at the Ganga, she says, who is this woman who is on his matted lock? So as goddess, she is angry for that. So I am going to show that small one.
सरोषाय गङ्गानाय सरोषाय गङ्गाय सरोषाय गङ्गाय 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 सरोषाय गङ्गाय 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 गङ्गाय
I mean, this is just एक झलक दिखा रही हूँ. Usually we do it in the form of a item. Here, just I am showing you. Then usually, then the last item in the Bharatanatyam is Tillana, which is based on pure technique. We close it with a pure technique. So we will just show you a small bit of a Tillana. Tillana is also in different ragas. So this particular Tillana is in rag Amarta Vashni, set to Aditalam, Lagu, and this is to the
तां दीं तदीं 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 तदिरना तां दीं तदीं 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 तदिरना नादतानि तुंकृतानि तां दीं तदीं 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 तदिरना नादतानि तुंकृतानि तां दीं तदीं 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 तदिरना नादृतानि 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 तुंकृतानि
again, all these items are pretty long, but I'm just giving you an example of the items, otherwise again they are full. Now one small topic, because all of you are from these schools, I will show you the dance is not always about the god or the goddesses. We could also, the grammar of the classical dance form is very rich. It's like a big ocean. We can do a lot of things to show. So we show you, like in schools, how you can do a small garden scene, how children are playing, doing the skipping or playing the ball. So I'll just show you how these actions are, so that आपको एक idea आएगी. This is not fixed actually, we are just trying to create it. It's not practice, I'm just asking them to do it. So we will see how we work it out. They can do the skipping. Okay, they will use the Kapita Mudra. This is a traditional mudra where they do the skip, and we will show with the Alapadmam, like playing of the ball. We'll just show you a little bit. First now Vandana. टॉप जो लट्टू के साथ खेलते हैं. So this is to give you just an idea कैसे प्रयोग कर पाते हैं, because बहुत लोग सोचते हैं कि classical means it's about the God. Of course it has the spiritual quality because it originated from the divine being, but the grammar is such it could be used for various topic. Only thing in classical whatever we do उस पर एक aesthetic beauty होने चाहिए. We cannot remove the beauty and try to dance. It could be Lokadharmi expression or the Natyadharmi, any topic, any type of music, but एक रसा create करना चाहिए, and the aesthetic sense of that beauty should be there for classical. And there's a one main line called the rule of dance. Ito hastas tato drishti, ito drishti stato manah, ito manah sato bhavo, ito bhavo stato rasah. This is where the hand goes. Ito hastas, the drishti, the eyes, the glances in that. Ito drishti stato manah. When आप कहीं देखते हैं आप जानते हैं कि क्यों वहाँ देख रहे हैं. मनः इतो मनः ततो भाव. जब आप किसी पे ध्यान से देख रहे तो अपने आप भाव उत्पन्न होती है. भाव इतो भाव ततो रस. जब भाव है so automatically you create rasa. जैसे मैंने पहले आपको बताया the rasa and the bhava is linked together. So like this is an example. like मैं फ्लावर दिखा रही हूँ और भ्रमर ट्राइंग टू टेक द नेक्टर। ये तो हस्तम तो यहाँ है, फ्लावर तो यहाँ दिखा रही हूँ, ये तो दृष्टि, मगर दृष्टि और कहीं है, फिर उससे आपको उतना असर नहीं पड़ता कि मैं क्या करने वाला। हाँ, आप तो जानते हैं कि ये फूल है, मगर दैट ये तो हस्त तो दृष्टि, ये तो मन है। व्हेन आई फॉलो दिस रूल आप देखेंगे कैसे है। Then you have the feeling. Same way, simple thing. मैं किसी को बुलाने चाहती हूँ. The child is standing here, but I'm looking there. Then also you won't get like it. Oh, hustle, like I keep. I'm saying, come here. Please come. But if I'm looking there and going on doing this, it won't have any expression. Yes, but I'm doing. Then also how the tip of the finger, everything speaks for dance. It's not just we try to do. It's not expression with the chin or something. It says your eyes will have to speak. The eyes has to speak for dance. Like I'm showing angry. I cannot do with chin. Yes, this is part of, but I have to do with the eyes. So this, like I want to say you, with different ways of you. Mudra to ek hi सूची पकड़ रहे हैं. I'm saying it's you. You are the one. You are the one. You are the one. So the expression changes. इसलिए वही यूज कर रहे हैं. सो क्या होता है जब पदम, ट्रेडिशनल पदम सब करते हैं, एक्सप्रेशन नंबर, वी वर्क ऑन दैट. जितने प्रकार के इंटरप्रिटेशन दे पाएंगे एक ही लाइन को लेकर. सो वी हैव टू फील हाउ क्वेश्चन पुट कर सकते हैं, डिफरेंट वेज. द थिंकिंग हैज टू बी देयर. फिर वी डू दिस होल एक्सरसाइज ऑफ डांस. सो डांस इज बेसिकली लैंग्वेज. Of course, one has to learn, but then involvement of dance, the bhakti has to come for dance. Because the dance is, especially the Shastra Nitya, there is no bhakti, there is no devotion, there is no discipline. You cannot dance. It has to have a discipline. इसलिए बच्चों को ये this is ज़रूरत है क्योंकि important for the children. Apart from the studies, if they are going to do this, their mind becomes very fresh. Not सबको necessary कि you have to become a professional dancer, no. Just to learn, even if you are learning any art form, it is good for a child's development. वो जब बच्चे हैं उस समय आपको you won't feel it, but when they grow up, all this thing reflects in the personality. The character is built up, there's a personality development, and they are focused in their life. It's very necessary for these days, present day, for children to get occupied in a class of painting, music, harmonium or tabla. So that उनकी mind इधर उधर नहीं घूमेगी. Especially अभी के जो environment है, it's very necessary for a child to do these fine arts. क्योंकि इस पर हम सिर्फ डांस, अभी डांस के फाइन आर्ट्स, परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स में सिर्फ डांस नहीं सिखाते हैं, उसके साथ हमारी कल्चर, वातावरण, द एनवायरनमेंट ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टेट, हाउ दे लिव्ड, द हिस्ट्री ऑफ द ट्रेडिशन, देन गॉड्स, गॉडेसेस, देयर स्टोरी. There's also a lot of moral values attached with these dance forms or any music or while anything you learn, because there's a lot to learn. I think we will have a question session. I'll just put the last slide to show what are the benefit of the dance. So it gives us spiritual quality. I'm talking about the dance, or then yoga is internal journey. It's almost like a yoga, the dance. You control all the senses into one single energy. Then activates the mind and makes one question. हम क्वेश्चन करते हैं जब we start learning, हम अपने knowledge वृद्धि होती है क्योंकि हम we ask, start pondering, we ask questions, what is what. Then we have the attitude, then the self-awareness. Then we have self-discipline and focus in life. Then quality of controlling the body, mind and soul as in yoga, because we have to control everything. Then stress reliever. Jab we are very, even we, like with all our day-to-day tension of life, but when we dance and we dance for 1 hour, we feel so relieved. जब फिर घर जाते थे, when any problem comes in, we are able to manage that problem. डे टू डे एक्टिविटीज पर, बिकॉज सबके जिंदगी में कुछ ना कुछ रोज कुछ होता ही रहता है, ये नहीं कि एवरी डे इट इज सो स्मूथ. बट इफ यू डू दीज फाइन आर्ट्स, your mind becomes very light when you finish it, though it is tiring to dance and things, but when we go, your mind becomes very pure. So we have the strength, the mental strength is given indirectly. Then we have knowledge of one's own culture. Culture के बारे में अपने आप लोगों को जानकारी होगी. Then good health, perfect posture, sharpening of the mind, everything is with the benefit of dance. So this is a very important verse. Na tat jnanam, na tat shilpam. I mean, there is no knowledge, no sculpture, no learning, no art, no yoga, no work which is not seen in Natya. Natya envelops all in oneself. So this is a very important thing. So then you will know what is the value of the Natya. This is it's like a moral story. A mother are bringing a kid. The mother is bringing the kid, the child. They are in front of the judge. So one mother is saying that baby belongs to me, the other one says baby belongs to me, but then the judge decides, let us cut the baby and give it. The actual mother says it's okay because she's so horrified that the child should be killed. So she says it's okay, I don't mind sacrificing the child. So then the judge knows that must be the actual mother. So this is a simple story how we will do it. These two are two different mothers, like I come as a judge. Well, this is just a story. सिर्फ आपको I'm just showing like how things, different topics कैसे आप लोग कर पाते हैं. So now today you heard maybe in a short time the ocean of a subject which is the classical dance form. So I was just trying to give you a small brief about each of the topic. So there's a lot to do, but this brief is good enough as teachers when you do not know much about dancing. So the idea is for all of you to see what we are doing and help the children in your own place to develop the art. It need not be, as I said, in a very high professional level. A little bit of introduction is a beginning in their life.